think this year, now that I've kind of established to myself, that I've done some things, I'd really just like to have fun this season. And I think that especially after NXM this year, like I think it's a great sign that doing my best comes from having fun. And I tend to do, a lot different when I race under pressure from myself. And so I've just worked to kind of lift all that off and, just enjoy these last couple races that I have. Indoor national, it's kind of a weird phrase for us in California because we don't really have anything before nationals. Obviously, like, it's a rust buster, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm really confident in kind of the training that we're doing right now. And yeah, I'm just ready to have fun, honestly. I miss racing and track. Like, a bunch of people that I know, a lot of my friends will be there. Everything outside of racing, like hanging out, getting food, pre-race, all that stuff. Like, it'll be super fun because got some friends there to be with, and it's New York, so I think places like Central Park, Times Square will be super awesome to kind of look around again, and just having people I know there is going to be great. Yeah, it's a big line race, honestly. No one really runs in lane 2, You see a lot of that in outdoor track where people are constantly running on the outside lane, but here you kind of get out, find your spot, and then just stick on the leader. So I think for me, the way that it went, I was able to get out well for the first 2 laps or so, and then got past a little bit, which, is a bit of a problem, but I was able to make it up and, glad that I could finish the way I did. I think that it's a little better for indoor when you can see the people around you. In outdoor track, you got to make a little more of a glance to find people around you. But when you're in the middle of that turn, especially if you have a gap on some people, you can see exactly where people are. Also, the big dome in the middle, you can see like how far people are in front of you, behind you, all that stuff. And so also like the shadows too, you can see them kind of coming up on you. And so that's kind of how I was figuring out where people were. But yeah, it's a lot different than outdoor. Super fun though. Atmosphere in here is really loud and awesome, so super excited about it. On the turns, it's honestly good, I think, if you're running on lane 1, because the momentum that's carrying you out away from the track helps push you back into the track. And so I think that you gain a lot of stuff there. For outdoor, especially on your kick, you're spending a lot of momentum going kind of diagonal instead of the way you want to go. So I think that that's a big thing. In terms of passing and moving people, it makes it a lot harder because not only are you running more than the other person, but you're going uphill. It's a bit of a thing. If you're doing a lot of indoor races, the experience definitely helps. But yeah, I'm glad that I was able to, be close. I wish I could have had a little left in the tank, but yeah, I was definitely super happy about it. Yeah, so I think moving around people here is much harder. I know that Noah and I were coming up on Corbin with 100 to go, and he definitely kicked it into gear towards the end. But like I noticed that once he started making a move, like I would have had to go almost twice as fast to go around him because of the whole uphill track and the berm. So, it's really hard. I could have made a move earlier, but I didn't, and it kind of hit me in the end. But yeah, I saved a lot of it to the last like 50 meters or so, which was okay. I did my best to not kind of get gapped by the pack. It definitely happened. I wish I could have, stuck more, but for the early season and the shape I'm in, I was definitely happy with it. I mean, I close to executing the race plan, a little bit of, problems with not sticking with Tommy and, the front group, but I was able to make it up on some of the guys and put in an okay finish. But yeah, I'm just super excited to be here, and yeah, definitely happy with how the race went. Yeah, honestly, I didn't notice the lights were off. I was really focused on my footing and, not tripping other people and kind of standing up. I think what they do is cool. The whole media thing that they have set up is awesome. I think that's such a, fun idea, and for the crowd, it gets them all amped up, The Armory's always been great. Nike's always been great. And so I'm just really happy to be here, race on some of my friends, and really gives me some confidence going into outdoor.